What's up, gamers? Sergeant Rex here to correct you, man. So, I got a comment the other day talking about how fucking Road Breach responded. This is gold. This is fucking hilarious to me. Because this was a well, let's see how long ago this video was. Oh yeah, it was like 8 months ago. Why are you responding? I literally had put into part of my fucking script of a video that I scrapped that I was gonna say I'm not gonna fucking talk about you again unless you talk about me, okay? Why the fuck are you talking about me? Like unironically, this is old drama, old fucking news. Nobody cares. Okay? Like, I don't know why you're talking about this. Okay? Let's get the fuck into this, fellas. Okay.
Hey everyone, Road Breach here, and today we're responding to Sergeant Trex. Sergeant Trex is a commentary YouTuber with 3 subscribers. This motherfucker has to take second or third place for the worst response videos one can possibly make, with the first going to Dipshit Dude 2144. They appeared on my radar when Supreme Leader of Soviet Union told me that they were talking shit about me.
Brother, it's called hyperbole. It's whenever you say something that you don't actually think is like what you're saying. It's like exaggeration, you know? Hyperbole, brother.
Why am I covering a YouTuber with 3 subs? Because this worthless empty-headed retard forced my hand. The first video they made on me is mostly pretty good, as it's on a terrible video that I made on Griffin Gaming about PC ports of PlayStation games. But there are a few points in this video that I disagree with that I'm going to need to address. First off, the title, Transformers LARPer thinks Astro's Playroom is the best game ever. Now, that is definitely the statement of all time. Just one problem with it. What the fuck are you talking about, dog? When did I ever make a statement like that? I like the game, but I'm not going to proclaim it's the best game of all time. I wouldn't say that about any piece of media in general.
Brother, that is literally called hyperbole.
Some say Bohemian Rhapsody is the best song ever written, when I fucking hate it. Lots of people love Avengers Infinigame, but I've made it clear that that movie gave me rage I hadn't felt in a long time. I love Bumblebee, but people like Paper Melon feel it's overrated. So where the fuck did I make a statement like that? Genuinely. Helpful hint, I didn't say that. There's really only 2 parts of the actual video I feel the need to respond to. Starting with...
You have PC, what the fuck are you playing on PlayStation? Like, what?
Namely spite, but also because my computer came with a GTX 1650 which runs games like Steel Hunters terribly, even with low settings. And even though I have a Radeon RX 7800, I still don't want to play Rift Apart on PC. There are games on PC that I like, and some games that I think run better on PC, but I can play most of what I'm interested in on console, and I couldn't give half a shit about 4K or 144 frames per second when 60 FPS is smooth enough, and I've never had a problem with 1080p. What's that? PS5 is capable of 4K? Cool. I don't care.
I personally have no issue with this point on this part, and I will fully admit that if I made that video now, it would be so much better. Honestly, there'd be music, it'd be so much better. I probably would script it, because I'm working currently on my first scripted video. Shameless plug, Dark Viper video. It should be done sometime within the month. Hopefully within the week. I'll try to get it done pretty soon.
He also said that nobody admitted that there was no reason to buy the hardware unless there's exclusive content for it.
I just want to reiterate this because I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious. He's literally admitting here that the only reason there is to go out and buy a console is the arbitrary exclusives they force you to buy the console for. Like, literally, the hardware itself is not worthy of the purchase itself. You need those exclusive games to kind of twist your arm in order to force you to buy that console if you want to play those games. There is no value proposition to the PlayStation 5 in and of itself. It's only through exclusive content does it become worthwhile. Like, he's literally admitting that the PlayStation 5 is a waste of fucking money if you already own a different platform. So once again, I'm going to open my hand and open invitation here. Please.
You serious?
Bro, Astro's Playroom is literally a fucking... Oh my god, Astro's Playroom is literally the game that you, whenever you open up your PS5 for the first time, it's like, oh, you play Astro's Playroom because you can understand all the stupid gimmicks of the PS5 controller. Holy shit, you fucking degenerate.
This is exactly why I decide to write scripts for my videos, because this guy can't seem to spit it out. I know you're going to say,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I fully agree with this. I do need better script my videos. But in my defense, that was my first video. This is my first and second, this was my second video on this channel. Well, I don't see why it's that much of a reach to expect that videos that are kickstarting my channel are going to be fucking dog shit. Are not going to be at the utmost of quality.
It's a tech demo, which in of itself is not a fucking argument. Aperture Desk Job is a tech demo, but I don't see anybody shitting on it, despite the fact that it's barely a game in the first place. I never said Astro's Playroom is the best game ever, but at least it has more content and is made by a studio that puts out content more consistently.
Like, you like, oh my god, dude, Ratchet and fucking Clank. I mean, to be fair, you are a fucking furry. You're a road breach, the infamous furry. So you know, I'm not very fucking surprised you love Ratchet and fucking Clank, the biggest game of furries. Fucking hell.
Again, this isn't an argument. Why the fuck do you care that I'm a furry? Besides, I like this game because it's fucking fun. Wow, I like a video game for being fun? What a radical concept. That's really all I had against this video, because I don't agree with myself in this particular video anymore. Now, onto the second video on me.
Like, I already know these are fucking furries.
Forget the fuck out. Wow, Griffin. If this was the start of a normal video, that must be like a world record in how quickly a YouTuber can fuck up a video like this.
How the fuck did he ruin the video? He was literally making a comment. Also, he's fucking streaming. He's not making a video. It's maybe a nitpick, but it's technically true. Like, he's streaming. He's not fucking making a video. It's like, bruh, this is crazy, man.
Did you even listen? Because I said, if this was the start of a normal video, as in, if this wasn't a stream. I know that this is a stream. You don't need to tell me. Maybe if you bothered to listen, you would have gotten that point.
So let me get this straight. Because they have animal avatars, that makes them furries. You have a Griffin avatar as your profile picture. Are you a furry? We're barely into this section and you've already shown your complete lack of self-awareness. This should be like a PlayStation trophy or something, how quickly you can fuck up.
Nerd. This certainly is not going to be an easy video to try to break down, but I will do my best.
Also, why are you showing footage from Outer Worlds? It's not a video about Fallout 3, it's specifically your criticism of John's video on Fallout 3.
Oh my god, man, why aren't you using gameplay footage from the game? Shut the fuck up.
Dude, people always say this shit on me. It's like, I don't want to fucking play the dog shit games I'm talking about. As a kid's talking about too. At least our frontal lobes work, nerds. Yeah. And, you know, we don't have the autism.
Wow, we're really dropping off a fucking cliff here by using autism as an insult. You sound like you're stuck in 2013 by using the name of an actual disorder as an insult. Why the fuck is it an issue for them to question why the visuals of a video don't match up with the topic in question? You could also just use some gameplay online for your video if you don't want to play the game you're talking about. It's not a mark of shame if you do so.
Possibly because it's a commentary video. Like, if this was a review, or if this was a video kind of similar to what Kratos' video was, then you know what? That would have made a lot more sense in this context for Road Breach to say, hey, this is like, you're making a review, or you're doing criticism of about involving the fucking game in question, but it's a commentary video. That's like you're getting mad at me for playing Terraria, or not Terraria. What fucking game am I playing? My gameplay footage. Let me check. For playing fucking Stardew Valley, my fucking gameplay footage. That's a nitpick. It doesn't really matter that much. I don't want to have to. Also, my computer's dog shit. Like, I don't know how it runs DaVinci Resolve, but that's besides the point. Let's continue, man.
Admittedly, I don't agree with the point I made. But Jesus Christ, write a script next time before you record audio. There should not be this much fucking stuttering in here. Which isn't going to be the last time this problem comes up, by the way.
But the fact that, oh my god, guy, he's not using the gameplay footage for the game he's talking about. Holy shit, dude. You can just tell these fuckers are homeschooled.
Yeah, school's just fan-fucking-tastic, teaching you mostly irrelevant bullshit 90% of people won't use, with dipshits constantly making noise so it's difficult to focus on the bullshit you're being fed in the first place. It's even worse if you have high-functioning autism and you need to be put in a special needs class with other people that have nothing in common with you, besides maybe one or two people if you're lucky. I'm not kidding when I say that I said to my principal's face to come back down to earth and unfuck himself, and I don't regret a single second of me saying that. I also had fuck all interest in making friends when the class wouldn't shut the fuck up for a couple of minutes. I want to be here any more than you do, so the least you could do is shut the fuck up so I can listen to what the teacher has to tell me, so I can memorize that shit and get my stupid ass useless work done, so I can get the fuck out of here and do something worth my damn time. If I ever decide to have children, I will not send them to school, because what the fuck would they have done for me to subject them to hell on earth? Fuck school.
What the fuck is this guy's qualm with school? That he went on a nearly 25-second rant about fucking how much he hates school, how disgusting it is, just how horrible school is. Like, what? What is your fucking issue with school? Like,
Did you even bother listening to that? Like, maybe if you bothered to listen, you would understand, but hey, I guess I'll explain it to your dumbass anyway. School is a waste of time, because I do not need to know the powerhouse of the cell or the Pythagorean theorem. And not only are you being fed useless topics, but you're also having to contend with obnoxious students that won't shut up for a couple of minutes, so we can actually learn what we're supposed to learn.
I mean, with that autism thing, like, I'm sure you're speaking from experience, my friend.
I am speaking from experience, and it tells me that CSEP is useless to anybody like me who actually has some semblance of sentience, and can exacerbate anger issues that you might have. They're barely a step up from actual ableists, because they believe that you'll get along with somebody because you have the same video game console as them, or because you also happen to have autism.
But again, I don't know why I hate school so much, bro. I'm currently in like goddamn school, and I don't even fucking hate it. And this guy's like, this guy is hopefully like 14 at most. If this guy is any older than 14, I would be like actually like sad because this guy is like pathetic.
And my age matters because? Just because I'm 21 doesn't magically make public schooling look any better to me. It's still a waste of time, and morons constantly talking is never going to be fun to relive no matter how much time passes. Now, you better have actually listened, because I'm not going to explain this to you a third time.
Dude, why the fuck can't their parents just beat them and take away their computer?
Probably because they were giving the viewer reasons why they felt what Vincent said is bullshit by showing you why it doesn't match up with what's happening.
Oh my god, bro. I took a little bit of a break from editing, like a 2-hour break. And even so, like, because I had seen, when I was watching this was one of the distinct ones, was like, this is kind of stupid. Like, he literally, like, he could have framed it saying, oh yeah, that's kind of a bad thing to say, Griffin, but this is why they're saying that, or da-da-da-da-da. But he literally said right after, they're like, what? Well, after Griffin was like, why can't their parents just beat them and take away their computer? Literally, fucking Road Breach didn't argue against it. He literally just, probably maybe because he's there explaining why kick the can down the road isn't a good term. Like, bruh.
It's because it's an unremarkable joke that I don't feel the need to dissect. You could argue that it's a bad joke, but it's not really worth me covering. So, let me get this straight. First, I get ridiculed for taking jokes seriously. And now, I'm getting ridiculed for not taking them seriously. You know, some consistency would be nice once in a while.
I'd rather where you start the
I mean, I guess that's a fair point. I know, honestly, I guess that's fair.
game out at.
Does this guy have a grasp of English? Is it?
Oh.
His second language or third, perhaps?
It very much seems that way.
Yeah.
After all, here's a link that will help you spot them when you suspense it as being used. Pro tip, if you have this bad of a grasp on the English language...
Oh. Dude, he's really going after somebody for a fucking typo in their fucking description. Oh my god.
I've already established what they're doing here. Vincent shouldn't be using terms he doesn't understand. This is a great encapsulation of why these goddamn streams shouldn't be made. You are completely missing the point of the argument.
Two things. One, it is a goddamn stream. Streams and videos are incredibly different in the way that you in the fucking way that you do anything. In a live stream, for example, I would be way more unfiltered, way different, pretty much, compared to how I would be if I wasn't on it. If I wasn't on a stream.
That's not an excuse to make non-arguments. Brother Near 2.0 and Psychonautic Therapy stream often, and yet they make better arguments than Griffin does in the same damn environment. I also find it funny that you're going to argue that, while at the same time sounding like you're drunk or high while recording this fucking audio.
Like, it's obvious. As well as, bro, it's fucking, I guarantee that Vincent fucking stands the term. He just had a little bit of typo in his fucking comment section. I don't understand why they're going after him for that.
A good point marred by your abysmal production values. Go do something to wake up a little before you record.
I'm not sure on that.
Hang on a second. What was that about comparing new things to Red City? And what actual issue did he have with John's comparison? Never actually said what the issue was yet, or rather, why it was an unfair comparison.
Says the fucking brony.
Yeah, it's a free fucking license.
Either make a point or shut the fuck up. Holy shit. This is a good chunk of the stream, by the way. They dare to explain why what Vincent said is bullshit, and Griffin has a goddamn aneurysm because they bother to explain why it's bullshit. If I keep responding to this, then I'm gonna need a goddamn gasket replaced. The motherfucker also decides to play the autism song, and I have just one response for that.
Bro, why, like, he does the stupid Transformers clip thing twice. Yeah, we get it. You wanna, I promise you, man, Bumblebee's not gonna fuck you, man.
I don't know who told you that I wanted to do that. I used that clip because I like Transformers and I felt like it had some relevance to my feelings for what Griffin did in that instance that I mentioned.
No disrespect intended, man. You gotta be able to learn whenever somebody's joking. Like, this might be an autism thing. I'm not autistic, so I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know, man.
But regardless, it's a live stream. It's meant to entertain. It's not supposed to be a debate. It's not supposed to be a fucking in-depth analysis into the fucking video. It's literally just like a surface level fucking stream. That it's stupid, man. That's like, yeah, bro. It's fucking stupid. This comparison is dog shit, bro.
You can say that, but Griffin was still taking this shit seriously at some points, and straight up called them animal fuckers because animal PFP. But let's pretend that's a valid point. It doesn't make this shit watchable. And you're once again doing shit that makes your voiceover worse by making noise in the background.
You're a dummy. Oh my god. Why are they applying? Dude, they're like sitting here trying to talk about fucking. They're like trying to apply real world logic that the design of a fucking talented. Dude, it's a fucking video. Dude, this shit is fucking beyond dumb. These motherfuckers are a special breed. An absolute fucking special breed.
So we're just supposed to tell emergent and logic to fuck off when it comes to storytelling in media? This is the same shit with COD Vanguard. Let me remind you, they specifically said this.
It is truly the most immersive Call of Duty experience I've ever played. It is truly the most immersive Call of Duty experience I've ever played.
Fallout may not be very grounded when it comes to gameplay, but that's not a reason to disregard the setting. Also, saying shit like, these people are a special breed, is a pretty nice moment right there. He also decides to play the damn autism song again in response to them being specific about something that Vincent gets wrong. So if you don't mind... I also feel like pointing out that Creed's avatar has tough right where he has a gun in his mouth, and Griffin keeps saying, do it. Honestly, Griffin, I feel like if you keep making these abysmal streams, you should fucking do it. Because spamming memes and having a spaz attack because you can't counter facts is not a good way to win any arguments.
To be fair, we all know that Road Breach is literally obsessed with that Road Breach is obsessed with Transformers, but why does he like this one clip? At least choose a different clip if you're gonna do it. Alright? But regardless of that, I'm gonna play a clip that I personally really like, and I literally just installed, so inside.
That is not a valid argument.
Because using speech to text does not make an accurate transcription of what's said 100% of the time.
Well, bro, I think that might have been his point, that it's not always accurate, so if he was using it, then the text might have been wrong. Are you sure you're really the source of facts in this situation, my guy?
Maybe let the video play, and I'll explain why. Because if you're going to have a quote in your video, do not use speech to text.
The only dipshit is...
I quite literally owned you on that point, little dude. Honestly. I did. I owned you. I pretty much fisted you at that point. The context doesn't change anything. My point being that speech to text is not accurate, so it might have some, it might not like hear everything correctly. Is the point? That's what my point is. And you being like, yeah, you should not make, if you're gonna make a point, don't make it about fucking speech to text. It's not like it's my like fucking bombshell, right? Like, you know.
You for thinking that a useless feature in editing software is a valid argument. Vincent, just fucking type out the quote and don't use a superfluous feature that's about as useful as DDLS.
You serious?
Given the absolute amount of effort that this guy put in this video, I'm just gonna stop it in gameplay, and this might get a little bit boring. I'll put some like fucking Peggle gameplay from online or some bullshit. I just don't want to edit that in. That's fine, man.
Okay, yeah, I got it wrong. It's DLSS. Granted, I still believe that if you have a good enough rig, then you do not need that shit. I don't even care that the PS5 runs it at 120. It still runs smoothly, so I don't need stupid shit like DLSS.
But regardless of that, DLS, whenever you flash the thing on the screen saying DLSS, bruh, that'd be like, isn't DLSS is that thing where you can get more FPS and they'll have the same, like, that's what I think it is where you can get more FPS. Like, it might be because Road Breach doesn't play on fucking console. As you can see, like, he's literally talking about, oh yeah, I have this fucking Transformers game on console. Let's check it out, PC. Let's pirate it, motherfucker, but regardless. Yeah, man. This is retarded.
So you're going to lecture me about not putting effort into my videos, while yawning like the dumbass you are, where I have no fucking clue what you were even trying to say. You can also get Transformers Devastation on PC, so I have no idea why you think I was using it as an argument against PC. I also know I could get a cracked version on PC for free if I wanted to.
One of his staunch defenders seemed to take more issue with the fact that I was commenting rather than you, Pretty. Like, they expected you to be the one making a comment, and the fact I was making one of my own volition is proof of you being a coward somehow. It's like no one else is allowed to have autonomy and do things because they want to. They both completely dismissed my criticism because I wasn't the person they wanted me to be. It showed me they really weren't interested in arguing in good faith. They just wanted—
Dude, you're a fucking brony.
Dude, you're a fucking brony. No one owes you a good faith argument. You literally have a fucking profile picture art of you as a brony, sipping a fucking cup of tea with a fucking tramp stamp on with a leather jacket. You have no right to a genuine argument. The only thing people should fucking do when it comes to you is point and laugh.
This is yet another reason why I can't stand PC elitists. They feel the need to gatekeep because their dicks are so fucking small that they need a stupid—
How did this have anything to do with the PC? He was, oh my god, he was literally talking about being a fucking brony, and then he mentioned his, oh yeah, PC elitist, bro. You're just pissed that you're broke. Okay, we all know that you are.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Another good point. This has nothing to do with PC elitism. But Griffin still makes a non-argument here. I wouldn't even make this argument if somebody had a stupid-ass Among Us PFP, because it's irrelevant to the solidity of someone's argument. Oh, and the poor-shaming clip of Andrew Tate? Yeah, lose 90 points for that.
The sheer goddamn arrogance you need to have in order to think that
Thanks, man. I'm glad you like the point. Hope you like the tip.
that has any bearing on the quality of someone's argument is straight up baffling. You've been doing nothing but telling them to shut the fuck up, misusing words, and blaring names from your stupid soundboard. You haven't come up with any good counter-arguments throughout this useless stream, so why the hell should anybody listen to you instead of them? Because you have a gaming PC? Not really a good reason for why we should listen to you if that's the case, because I have one too, with the ugly-ass lights included.
You ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck and lame as hell. Cause only lame niggas say that shit. Oh my god.
Why is he so, like, unironically just, like, pissed? It's not that serious, my guy. It's literally just a guy on his live stream. Like, dude. I don't think he understands what the concept of a live stream is. Any live stream, you will not be as coherent as you would be on a video. You have a live stream trying to make an argument. I guarantee you will not be good. To be fair, all your arguments are dog shit, so, you know, that's not really that much different, but my point still fucking stands. If you try to make an argument on stream, it'll probably be worse than Griffin's, because your videos suck ass.
Says the motherfucker with no script having a goddamn boxing match with his microphone while drunk. And I was this angry because of Griffin's smarmy-ass tone while making the worst counter-argument I've ever heard. Besides saying your stomach hurts, of course. And me being annoyed at the fact that every pre-built gaming PC I've ever seen feels the need to have this stupid fucking window to show off some dumbass lights that I'm not going to pay attention to when I'm playing a fucking video game. So, I turn them off and keep them off. Consoles never do that shit. And before you say, but consoles have lights too, they don't feel the need to make a point about it by putting a dumb—
I did not fucking say that my stomach hurts. I don't know if you're like dyslexic or some shit and you didn't hear it correctly. I did not say that my stomach hurts. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, low bro. I never said that my stomach hurts. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
Ass fucking glass window on them to see them.
Griffin's videos can actually be entertaining and funny. But regardless of that, like, it's a live stream, 1, and 2. You got them fucking FNAF pants, my guy. We all know you're like 12. As well as, dude, if you hate PC players so much, like, dude, I literally use this shitty ass laptop that I can play fucking any game that I really need to play that isn't like modern, that isn't new.
And I could play most modern games on my PS5 and Xbox One. What's your point?
Pretty much. On it. And I can fucking DaVinci Resolve really easily. It works. I mean, to be fair, I did upgrade the RAM, but still. But you with your gaming PC, like, dude, fucking Wondershare or Filmora or whatever can run on quite literally a fucking phone.
Wow, you mean to tell me that the mobile version of an editing software can run on mobile phones? I would have never figured. What's your goddamn point? Filmora runs like shit on shitty computers like the HP All-in-One.
The point there was that I don't really remember it, honestly, because this was, say, 8 months ago. and I don't script my videos, obviously, I think at least my point was that you don't need a PC to run Wondershare Filmora. I know, no duh. And like, for example, I use this like shitty ThinkPad laptop, and I run DaVinci Resolve, and it runs amazingly. It does. It runs pretty much perfectly. So I don't know what you're talking about how like it runs like shit on like low-end computers. I've ran Wondershare Filmora on my dad's old shitty laptop from his work. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It doesn't, like, you're not special, my guy. Alright, without all that further ado, I'm gonna end it there. We responded to most of the video. Obviously, you all know, you know, fucking Road Breach is a fucking pedophile, degenerate.
I edited that part out like 5 to 6 months ago after you asked me to on Krillix's live stream. And I made the description, Road Breach is no longer a pedo after further investigation on both videos. While I will fully admit that I should have had the foresight not to put that into my video at all, you are purposely misrepresenting me by painting a dishonest picture of my work. Fuck you.
This is the part of the video where I lost any and all patience and respect I could have had for you. The fact that you just stuck this in at the end of the video with no elaboration is completely unacceptable. You were dumb enough to believe lies at face value. People went out of their way to make a bait account to try and make me look like a groomer. Despite the fact that the second age even came up, I told them to fuck off. And this account was made the exact same day that they started talking to me. And yeah, they were the ones to initiate this conversation. People also insist that I posted lolly art, despite the fact that the characters in the art I posted were teenagers with developed bodies. And I wouldn't have known their ages because I don't watch a lot of anime. I guess we'll also just ignore the fact that I chastised Griffin for calling these people pedos with the most brain-dead logic of all time.
With the two, so these three are the new Otaku Daikin now? I'm guessing so. I mean, they're furries, so they probably do appreciate CP just as much as Otaku Daikin does, so yeah. There's that.
Imagine how fucking ignorant you have to be in order to spew absolutely vile filth like this. Do you think it makes you look hip and cool to be this repugnantly ignorant towards furries because they dare to have an OC, so you just use the group fallacy because your tiny little fucking pea-brain doesn't have the mental capacity to understand that not every person that's a part of a group is a bad person? Go to hell, you egregious waste of vital organs.
But no, you were too lazy and stupid to watch the video a little further, and you couldn't be bothered to look into the claims that you took at face value. And one thing that just really irked me was the fact that you called me a bigot because you thought I was misgendering you, despite the fact that you don't have your pronouns listed anywhere on your channel, so I wouldn't have known. If you don't want to be misgendered, add your pronouns on your channel. There's an option on YouTube to do that. Because when you decide to run with already debunked allegations and can't be bothered to look into them, your pronouns are going to be the last thing that's on my mind. You may was the fact that you called me a bigot because you thought I was misgendering.
So I gotta get the timestamp for this because I didn't have the foresight to put that into my timestamps folder. But Big Bubba Gaming is my friend. Me and him are good buddies. So I psyoped you like twice. Like I said, I'm playing 8D chess now. You're playing fucking checkers. I'm just incomparable the amount of intelligence